Hey guys, I hope you're well. And today I wanted to record a quick video and share my experiences of using this thing, the Oura Ring. And this is a sleep tracker and fitness tracker I've been using for about 1.5 years. Originally I got it in December 2018 and actually was on pre-order, so I put an order like in April 2018, so it's been like 8 months to wait till I can get it. And so now I've been using for 1.5 years and I haven't been posting anything about it or sharing anything about it. And also have to say that I'm not affiliated in any way. I'm not getting any discounts or sponsorships from it as well. Just sharing my experience of how it has helped me to learn about my sleep. And it's really well made. It's really slick and really cool. So you have there's like the trackers inside, the sensors inside. So it's a really cool piece of technology and very seamless. And it was really valuable tool for me to learn about my sleep. And but also it's not the greatest tool necessarily to track your activity when you're training. So it's good daily tracker when you track your activity through the day, but not necessarily like live training tracking. So I cannot see HR or heart rate live. So that's only kind of downside for me in terms of using it as a training for training tracking. And yeah, for me, I really learned a lot what makes a difference in terms of my sleep and quality of my sleep, and importance of free sleep routine, how important it is for me to avoid any heavy food in the evening, or at least for 2 hours I try not to eat anything before I go to bed. Also screens, how much actually screens have been affecting my sleep if I use the phone, if I use the computer. So now I try to shut off my phone an hour before I go to bed. So I only read a book and I relax. Also importance of breath work, some calming breath work techniques or meditation. It really gave me a reliable data to look at it and actually recognize what is working for me in terms of improving my sleep. And also had a chance to test some supplements with it. So and what I found for myself, that probably the most effective supplement was tryptophan that I used to improve my sleep, and it really worked for me. Yeah, so it's been really interesting to notice all those little things, how much they actually affect my sleep, and how almost fragile sleep is, and how we can mess it up by simply using the technology too late in the evening. Also been wearing blue light blocking glasses to test that as well, and that's been great as well to avoid any blue light coming in and seeing how that affects my sleep. So all of those things matter. And yeah, and it was really important to have this kind of reliable data to compare how I feel about my sleep, and also have some data coming in, which was great to kind of learn about the sleep. And yeah, so I had really objective data in that sense, which was great. And so I went through different stages of using the ring. So at first, when I got it, I was checking the stats every single morning. Then I started checking them only in the afternoon. After some time, I started checking them only once a week and looking back at my week as it has progressed. So I went through different stages because I realized at some point it was interfering with how I felt. So I would look at the ring, and if it showed low, if I would wake up and I feel good, I would look at the ring and I was like, oh, it showed like I had a bad sleep. So I'm like, am I really feeling good? So I was starting to doubt myself. So I kind of tried different modes of measuring. And now, after 1.5 years, I literally check it once a week to kind of look back at the week and see kind of overall trends that I had over months and weeks, and how my sleep has changed and how it has affected different things for me. And yeah, so I feel sometimes it does mess with how I feel, and so I have to be mindful of not overriding the data I get from the ring over how I feel. So that's been also a really interesting observation for me. And overall, actually after 1.5 years of using it, I actually decided to sell it, because a friend of mine was looking for a ring and he was considering buying a used ring, and I was like, hey, do you want to buy mine? Because ultimately I've learned what I needed to learn about my sleep, and it served its purpose, and now I'm using it quite inconsistently. It just collects the data that I can look over and look back. But overall, I learned a lot about the importance of sleep, and also especially how my sleep is affecting my mental health and how I feel through the day and how I perform cognitively through the day. And so it's been a really good tool. And especially sometimes in past, if I would feel tired and if I would feel exhausted, sometimes I would still suck it up and go to training and train hard. And now I had objective data to show me that I'm actually overtrained or undertrained, and I can adjust my training and sleep and nutrition as well. So it's been a really amazing learning tool. And yeah, and if you're considering buying it, I would recommend it. If you want to learn about your sleep and learn what works, what doesn't, how you can prioritize certain things to improve your sleep and feel better, because sleep is such a massive thing for your mental health and physical health and your performance, your recovery, longevity, well-being. All of those things are centered around sleep, and sometimes we just neglect it. So I think this is an amazing opportunity. Use a tool like this to learn about your sleep. But having said that, I think I've learned everything I need to know, so I'm getting rid of it. And yeah, so be mindful of the fact that it's also about 300 euros if you buy it, and potentially there might be some waiting time. Maybe not now, but when I was buying it, it was just released, so there was some time to wait. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you want to learn about your sleep and improve the quality of sleep, because it's such a crucial part of our health. So yeah, thanks for watching, and also let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm happy to share anything else of my experiences with some of the sleep tracking I did.